Thank you to the sixth form Cicero singers along the music level government band. I'm going to ask you to still remain standing as you join me in reciting.
Lockhart Hippolyte, representing the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica this afternoon. Honorable Greta Roberts, Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. Honorable Kasani Laville, Minister for Health, Wellness and Social Services and Parliamentary Representative for the Mahu constituency. Honorable Oscar George, Minister of State in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development with specific responsibility for youth and sports. Other honorable ministers of cabinet, members of the diplomatic corps, Mr. Lucian Blackmore, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and Community Development, staff of the Cultural Division, Mr. Glenroy Tuse, Local Government Commissioner, and staff of the local government, members of the Independence Committee, chairman and members of the Mahu Jimit Taru Village Council, Music Lovers Government Band, Sixth Form Cicero Singers, cultural groups, the community of Mahu and neighboring communities, other invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the opening ceremony for Independence 2023 under the theme, or allow me to be bold enough to say, the tagline, Anu Selebwe. Short, but undoubtedly accurate, and not celebrate strictly in the festive sense, but also as it relates to gratitude, as we have so much to be thankful for. I must say that it's a pleasure to be in Mahu today. I'm sure that my permanent secretary, Mr. Blackmore, and the parliamentary representatives of this community, past and present, would be inclined to suggest that this opening ceremony will surpass any other because it is in Mahu. But when you look around now, and based on what you're about to witness, you will realize the enormity of what we are part of and have a better idea of the bigger picture. That is the amalgamation of so many diverse elements to make up Dominican culture. And being from a neighboring community myself, I feel like I have the right to welcome everyone to my neck of the woods, as they say. So welcome to Mahu. Notwithstanding numerous challenges, the staff of the Cultural Division have proven their commitment to the cause and continue to emerge even stronger from adverse situations as we relentlessly use our talents, tools, and mediums to bring the people together through culture. What we ask for in turn is that everyone plays their part. Sometimes our nature is such that we want to see the tradition stay alive until we are called upon to participate. We are all green and environmentally conscious until it's time to clean up after ourselves. We all advocate for eating local produce until it is time to plant. So as we remain wary of developing a reputation of all talk and no action, let us continue to encourage those who do accept their social, environmental, and most importantly, cultural responsibilities, whether through physical, emotional, moral, or financial support. I intentionally left the financial for last so that it stays in the head. Dominica is a unique place where so many cultures have historically come together to make one. Starting from the Kalinagos and the Africans, and even extending to our colonizers, as some of our traditions are adaptations of their practices. And that stands true up till today, as many cultures come together to create that melting pot that is Whitey Kubulian culture, if I may borrow that term from the Honorable Kozia Frederick. We remain conscious of evolution and technological advancements. We see elements of what was storytelling and caught decades ago in TikTok videos today. And that is just one example of working with the times to produce solutions instead of lamenting that things aren't exactly what they used to be. We continue to carefully walk that fine line between authenticity versus public appeal, especially to the younger generation. So let us continue to be tolerant with the next generation and continue to guide the evolution rather than dictate the evolution. We will not win that fight if we are not receptive to and appreciative of their realities. In your Powerball, Kikadi, c'est jeunesse la fête ava se guamoun la mort. Zo kopwan? Zo parada, no need to travail pour faire belaga sala. Let me end by thanking the Cultural Division staff, the Independence Committee, the National Cultural Council, the Local Government Division, the Maho Village Council and Primary School, the police, sponsors such as the Grand Bay Credit Union, the West Coast Credit Union, Central Credit Union, Treshik, and everybody else who has contributed and will contribute to what you will witness for Independence 2023. And to the public, I only ask that you continue to play your part. And nous célébrer. Merci.
Thank you so much, Mr. Matthew. Thank you for that Powerball. Zanfan ka fet avant Guamoun Mo. Yes, and we can use that to see, the continuation of our legacy, our culture, and the celebration of our independence more so. We'll now call to the podium to officially welcome us here this afternoon, the Honorable Kasani Laville, Parliamentary Representative for the Maho constituency, the Honorable Kasani Laville.
Honorable Shakira Lockett Hippolyte, representing the Prime Minister. Honorable Greta Roberts, Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. Honorable Oscar George, Minister in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. Other honorable members of Cabinet and parliamentary colleagues, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mr. Lucian Blackmore, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development. I also see here the former Minister of Culture, Honorable Paul, Mr. Erson Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer and staff of the Cultural Division, Mr. Glenroy Toussaint, Local Government Commissioner and staff of the Local Government Department, members of the Independence Committee, chairman and members of the Mao Jimitaru Village Council, Music Lovers Band, Sixth Form Cicero Singers, cultural groups, community of Maho and neighboring communities, other invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Jamaho, Dominice, I hear you. Adepadas, vive tout moun. And nous celebrate Adepadas, Assam, people of Maho and environs, Dominicans, independence is here. Let's celebrate this wonderful season here in Maho. We welcome you with open arms. I am extremely pleased and truly honored as parliamentary representative of this great constituency to welcome you to today's opening of the 45th anniversary celebrations of Dominica's independence here on this historic grounds in Tiza, in Maho, the heart of the Maho constituency and the village that never sleeps. As Dominicans, there is much to be proud of. There is much to celebrate. Today, in this place, we welcome the throng of visitors from near and far who have descended on our village to join in this unique opening of our nation's 45th birthday. We also welcome our own villagers and constituents and hope that you will transmit and pass on the great hospitality and friendship to those visiting us here today. I would like to take this time to especially welcome our artists and performers and those who are intimately involved and engaged in today's grand spectacle and show. I would also like to give a special word of welcome to our cultural administrators, keepers, and promoters of the art and culture. I want to highlight the hard work of the Chief Cultural Officer who hails from this constituency. He has truly embraced this role in promoting tradition to a modern generation. Congratulations to you, my dear brother Ilsen. To our cultural elders who are with us in person, a special welcome to you, and we hope that you will have an amazing time with us today. Brothers and sisters, you are indeed in a place that has been a great part of the Dominican family and this great nation. You are gathered in a place where our forebears worked and toiled to build and to construct a Dominica for the generations that were to follow. That we have achieved much on this cool November night in 1978, although I wasn't born yet. As we saw the lowering of the Union Jack and the unfurling of our nation's national flag, designed by the indomitable and iconic artist Alwyn Bully, who left us only a few months ago. We have truly come a long way since that unforgettable day. Friends, we in Maho welcome you to this place and to this unique celebration, because as a community, we help to reshape the nation's thrust towards a new paradigm of enterprise, of cultural rebirth, and greater awareness of the possibilities of building a more prosperous nation and a country of greater equality and opportunities for its people. That this is a work still in progress. That this is still our collective responsibility and desire to achieve as we strive to work together to build further on the foundation laid out for us over those 45 years. The challenge is to continue working to build a modern, more prosperous and dynamic Dominica that takes its rightful place in the global community. I am reminded that it is Maho who produced the legendary Bells Combo, who played their part in revolutionizing Dominica's music and entertainment landscape for well over 3 decades. That they were one of the greatest proponents of Dominica's cadence calypso music, touring extensively to other Caribbean islands, Canada, and the USA, and still to this day receiving airplay not just here, but across the Creole-speaking world. But this is the home of O'Farrell Benjamin and the Legion of Champion folklorists, where ballet, conte, quadrille, conch shell blowing, or just about any folk form, these great men and women, some unknown outside of these parts, but masters of their own craft. Men like Pierre, Belle Roberts, the great drummer, Sherry, singer and musician. Tarzan, and I'm not talking about Tazi in Triple K, I'm talking about the original Dominican Tarzan, the master of quant, storyteller, O'Farrell's wife, who was Chatwell, dancer and organizer, and the many others who have entertained us in the decades before and after independence. Interestingly, several members of that group would form part of Dominica's contingent to the first Carifesta in Guyana in 1972. They would pave the way for others like Clint Chillingford, Orrin George, Marcia Dublin, Claudette George, who captivated audiences with their unique brand of ballet dancing in the decade of the late 1980s to the early 1990s. We also remember Eliu Alexander and his troupe from Warner, participating regularly in national independence competitions in several different aspects of the competition, representing us with pride and dignity. The Warner Jinping Group still very much alive today, and I hope to see them perform with the Warner Cultural Group at the National Day of Prayer celebrations tomorrow. I'm certainly looking forward to that. My friends, here we also have, right here in Warner, in Massac, actually, we also have the Jaco Cultural Group. And we have another cultural group performing here today from Massac. So culture is very much rich and alive here in our wonderful community and constituency. My friends, today is a wonderful occasion for all of us. It is a wonderful time for celebration, for celebrating our culture. And I most certainly look forward to welcoming you and witnessing the great spectacle that unfolds here before us. I look forward to the independence season, our 45th anniversary. I look forward to all the celebrations ahead, and I'm happy and indeed honored that the opening, the launch is right here in our great constituency and community of Mao. Thank you very much. I do welcome you.
Thank you to you too, the Honorable Cassidy Laville, for welcoming here in this beautiful community of Maho. To deliver the feature address here this afternoon, we'll call on the Honorable Greta Roberts, who is the Minister for Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Greta Roberts.
Good afternoon. Let me recognize the Honorable Shakira Lockett Hippolyte, representing the Honorable Prime Minister this afternoon. Honorable Cassani Laville, Minister for Health, Wellness and Social Services, and Parliamentary Representative for the Maho constituency. Honorable Oscar George, Minister of State in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development, with special responsibility for youth and sports. Other honorable members of Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Mr. Lucian Blackmore, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports, and Community Development, Mr. Erlson Matthew, Chief Cultural Officer, staff of the Cultural Division, Mr. Glenroy Toussaint, Local Government Commissioner, staff of the Local Government Department, members of the Independence Committee, chairman and members of the Maho Jimmy Taru Village Council, Music Lovers Band, Sixth Form Cicero Singers, cultural groups, the community of Maho and neighboring communities, other invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. À nous célébrer, indépendance vivée. Today we officially begin our observance of the most important event on our national calendar, our independence anniversary. Once again, we will revel in all that makes us Dominican and recapture the very essence of our character as a people and a country. 45 years after we first raised our flag to signal the birth of a new nation, we have much to be proud of and to celebrate. We have and continue to triumph over adversity in the form of severe natural disasters, disease, and external economic shocks. Indeed, these are tough times for Dominica and the entire global community. But each time we are tested, we emerge stronger and more resilient, and certainly more capable as a nation and people of surmounting our challenges. Throughout our experience as an independent nation since 1978, we have demonstrated a deep pride, tenacity, and adherence to our basic Christian principles and beliefs. Indeed, Dominica is a strong nation under God. We boast of a talented people who have excelled locally and further afield in many areas of our endeavors. Some have gone on to hold key leadership positions at the helm of regional and international organizations. And culturally, there is none to compare to the rich diversity of Dominica's heritage. Our traditions and cultural art forms imbue in us a sense of pride and dignity. Our dress, dance, and song, the way we speak and carry ourselves, our faith in God, the richness of our soil, and the diversity of our flora and fauna are all the features of a blessed nation. As we observe this significant milestone, therefore, we have much to be thankful for and to celebrate. This year's independence theme is simple in expression, but significant in meaning. It is a reminder that even in what may seem to be the most difficult times, the indomitable Dominican spirit is always guaranteed to take us through. As a government, we have faced a succession of challenges, both natural and man-made. Yet, we forge ahead, fully cognizant of a sworn responsibility to secure a brighter, more hopeful future for our Dominican people. Our determination to not only survive, but to flourish and prosper, and our strength and courage as a people are why we celebrate. Our celebrations over the next month offer us the ideal opportunity to reflect on how we can join hearts, hands, and minds to continue building our nation. As we reflect, it is important to ask ourselves what contributions we can make individually and collectively to confront the issues plaguing our development. This is how we heed the Prime Minister's call for a reset. This reset will require solidarity and the collective will to drive our country forward. Independence is an opportunity to reclaim the sense of togetherness and community, which seems to be eroding gradually on account of our political differences. Instead, let us renew our commitment to work in concert with God and country. Let us recapture our confidence as a self-assured people, willing to affirm and support each other in pursuit of the common good. I challenge us to grasp this moment, to chart a new course for our continued journey together. Let us resolve in this period of national celebrations and beyond to embrace shared values of independence, resiliency, hard work, integrity, and faith in God. This year, the Independence Program once again offers an attraction for everyone. There are pageants for those who seek glamour and style, cultural competitions for those more captivated by the traditional Jinping and dances, and school-based celebrations for our children who must be encouraged to develop a love and appreciation for their culture and heritage. So starting tomorrow, our cultural semifinals will begin for the West and Southwest and the North and the Northeast at the Caleb Laura and Benz Primary Schools, respectively. On the 7th, we will see the semifinals for the South at the Bellevue Mall and the East and Southeast on the 8th at Castlebruce Secondary School. Every Friday throughout the month of October, as usual, we will promote our creative Creole wear. Pie Day on the 6th and Chapeau Pie Day on the 13th. This year at 45, we ask all Dominicans at home and abroad to dress in our national wear, and on Creole Day, Friday, 27th October, to show the world what our national wear is all about. Our national wear will also be the highlight of our discussions during History Week, which runs from the 6th to the 13th of October. This year's Madame Wabduyat on October 19th promises to be a show of a lifetime as we feature a Madame of Madames show with former winners of the competition over the years. All these, along with our Miss Wabduyat and Team Matador contestants, will present themselves on this stage tonight. We also look forward to our National Heritage Day, which will be hosted by the community of Woodford Hill, and plans are already in place to make this day a day to remember. As always, we look forward to this. If you are able to do so, I encourage you to participate fully in this year's celebration. And when Community Day of Service rolls around, ensure to find even a small way that you can contribute to the advancement of your community and country. Dominica is ours to build. She is a treasure that must be protected at all costs. And this responsibility lies with each of us. Before I end, let me thank the dedicated staff at the Division of Culture for the hard work that they have put into the planning and execution of the program of activities that will capture our imagination and reignite in us a deep-seated love and appreciation for country over the next 4 weeks. I thank all who have contributed and participated in making this event's opening ceremony a success. May your love for your culture and country always burn bright. I wish all of us, every single Dominican, a happy 45th anniversary of independence. Let us never cease to praise the Almighty and put him ahead of all our endeavors, as together we build a Dominica that we can be truly proud of. At this time, I hereby declare Independence 2023 officially open. Anu celebrate 45 Nani. I thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, the Honorable Greta Roberts. Anu celebrate! So power pour célébrer. Et so power pour célébrer. Eh bien, messieurs, mesdames, nous pour célébrer l'indépendance nous. Nous allons célébrer tradition nous. Nous allons célébrer culture nous. Nous allons célébrer héritage nous. Nous allons célébrer histoire nous. Et bien, nous allons célébrer tout ça qui a fait nous Domniche. We are celebrating and we are about to enter celebration mode. We are celebrating our heritage, our history, our culture, our tradition. Are you ready to celebrate? I need to feel all you, hello, Independence season is officially opened. Are you ready to celebrate? If you're ready as I am, DJ Snow, let's celebrate! Thank you so much, DJ Snow. Yes, I. And we're about to enter our entertainment segment. The Kalinago Tetmas, featuring Karifuna Cultural Group and the Karina Cultural Group. Anu, celebrate.
Party in the Caribbean.
Give it up for our indigenous people. The Kalinago Tech Mass. Yes, I. One thing, I'll tell a little something. If it's up to me, I would have left them stay there the entire evening. They deserve to be here the entire evening. You'll agree with me? But unfortunately, we have to share a little something. You know, sometimes we have to share. All right. Our cultural officer, our chief cultural officer, as a matter of fact, alluded to the fact that Zanfaka Fet Ava Guamun Mo. So our next act will depict just that. As we call on the NCCU kids in culture of the St. Luke's Primary School. Let's make them feel very welcome. As we try to preserve the Creole language, and of course our culture, we want to compliment the St. Luke's Primary School for ensuring that our culture continues, that our culture remains alive in Dominica. And I'm telling you, they look really cute. NCCU, keep in culture. Too cute. You all enjoy that? I sure did. What better way to start than to start within the school system? We want to, of course, compliment the NCCU for this initiative. The NCCU Kids in Culture. One more time for the cuteness. Our culture can be cute too. We are continuing nicely. I'm going to go into another aspect of our culture, which is the Kokoi. So we're going to have a Kokoi song done by Mr. Wengbert Williams.
This is DBS Radio. Pleasant evening to all those tuned into DBS at this time. We are live in Maho, and the program for the official opening of the Independence celebrations has commenced. The program is well on its way, and we heard remarks and the featured speaker and prayer and all of that. We are into the performances. And on stage right now is the Kokoi song by Wengbert Williams. I am thinking that he is leading the group. Jamasha, good evening to you. How are you?
Good evening, Kewana. Moi bien, vers indépendance ouverte.
Absolument, à nous célébrer.
Oui, c'est ça même. Mais vraiment, quoi, c'est une bonne manière pour ouvrir l'indépendance là, mon content.
Oui.
Qui m'a tellement jeune monde à ce stage là, l'année ça là déjà. Ça qu'a dit jeune monde là qui roulé pour l'indépendance l'année ça.
Oui, c'est tant jeune monde. Puis si nous pas quitter culture là, la meilleure nous perdu.
Oui, c'est vrai.
So if we have to give them that baton so that they can run with it. And that's what we're doing here this evening, as we're trying to set up the microphones on stage for the performance, the next performance, as we celebrate the 45th anniversary of independence. Dominica is alive, Dominique Vivant. Vous attendez?
Mon katan nous ça. Mon katan nous teasing pas mais mon katan nous. Tout bite ka marcher bien qu'on dit nous à Maho Tiza à Maho avait plus bonheur moun te ka mandé mais pour qui yo yve jik Maho mais là ou catch les côte li on lo moun qui sorti hod Maho.
Oui, avec à part de ça, moi quoi sa division cultive le fait c'est pour tirer attention seulement à si oiseau.
Oui, moi d'accord.
Ba moun des oiseaux opportunité là pour séparer culture là, share the culture. Because I voulais decentralize ces activités là qui sont en place à Ozo. Est-ce que les venir pour culture là? Et quand on dit Maho, c'est une communauté qui plein culture. Moi quand Bells Combo, Bells Combo c'est Kai Bells Combo Maho. Est-ce que il y a une performance?
Eh ben mon corps ouais à ce programme là.
Moi ouais là comme ça moi comprendre.
Non, moi animateur c'est mon Maho, moi
yes, we are at the home of Bells Combo. And I would have loved to see them on stage this evening as part of the activities, as part of the program, but I don't think they are. And while they're setting up, just to let our listeners know that there will be patriotic dancers, and they will be performing ballet later on. Jingping music feature performance by DJ Taffy. There will be bamboo flute, Jingping. Also joint drumming and psalm, that's always a spectacle, and appearances by the independence pageant contestants. Let's go over to the stage right now for the next performance.
All right, give it up for our students here doing the Kokoi song, led by. Somebody asked me a while ago if I'm talking about Kokoi ready fig. I know it's you that asked me that.
This, yes, and you just heard a presentation there by a group,
I visited an
and
elderly
it was a
man,
Kokoi song,
and he took
and,
me to his well, his
led
garden, not his
by
farm, but his garden.
Wengert
And we always
Williams.
speak of Kokoi.
And the group
Not the
was
Kokoi we're
mainly
eating.
young children, Jamasha.
Yes.
So he asked me,
And again, as you said, the
because he
youth
knows
is
you know, I'm into the
very
Creole,
involved
so
in this year's
he wanted to
opening
see if he could get
celebration.
my tongue as well.
And
So he tell me, what do
we
you
are
call
getting
that?
ready
I
for
tell him,
the
Kokoi.
patriotic
So he said to me,
dancers.
how do you say
They will
it in
be
English? I said,
performing
I
a
don't
ballet.
know.
The patriotic dancers
I'm
are
not going to
from
tell you either.
Granby,
Another
young group
Another
from
young
Granby
group.
I'm not going to
from
tell
the
you
Right.
Pierre Charles
English
Secondary School,
name
actually.
for Kokoi.
Okay.
Google it.
So, ballet
You have an idea?
by the patriotic,
What's the
patriotic
English name for
dancers,
Kokoi?
and that is also a
If you
spectacle.
say it, it's okay. I
As you
just won't.
know, ballet is deep
Bother
rooted in
men.
Granby.
Of course.
That's the English name for Kokoi. You didn't know what she
The
knew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing for
ballet
festivity
is
here
deeply
tonight.
rooted in Granby, so
As
we
we're
will be
gonna
looking
present to you a ballet
for
piece
that
held
presentation
by the
in a little while.
Texas, out
So,
of South City.
And here they come, performing ballet.
When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. One boy, one girl. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. One boy, one girl. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. When you see Muriah, Muriah, Muriah. Tambule, le, 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 le. Tambule. I de wayo. Weti la 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 la. Ay ay ay. Weti la 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 la. Le mwen gade Dominic mo we yo power di. Tambuye mwen ule kalaba mwen. Tambuye mwen ule lauye ba mwen. Ay 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 mama ule kalaba mwen. Le mwen gade Dominic mo we yo power di. Ay de wayo. Weti la 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 la. Ay 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 weti la 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 la. Le mwen gade Dominic mo we yo power di. Tout moun kadi kuma Dominic Bell. Tout moun kadi Dominic Kini Motay. Ay 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 mama Dominic weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ay de wayo, weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Tout moun kadi kuma Dominic do, tout moun kadi Dominic kini belte, ay 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 mama, Dominic kini dudu, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ay de wayo, weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Tout moun kadi kuma Dominic bel, tout moun kadi Dominic kini bel fle, ay 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 mama, Dominic kini bel femme, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ay de wayo, weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Tout moun kadi kuma Dominic bel, tout moun kadi Dominic kini si week, ay 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 mama, Dominic kini manje, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ay de wayo, weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ay de wayo, weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ay de wayo, weti la 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 la, ay ay ay, weti la 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 la, le mwen gade Dominic Powe yo pa wadi. Ouais, famille malhonnête, pour la petite démago, madame la lettre, ti boy la tambouille. Famille malhonnête, pour la petite démago, madame la lettre, ti boy la tambouille. Famille malhonnête, pour la petite couteille, madame la lettre, ti boy la tambouille. Famille malhonnête, pour la petite couteille, madame la lettre, ti boy la tambouille. Ou ka danse belé, moi mon ka danse meillé, mais pour la petite couteille, madame la lettre, ti yo, stay there, stay there, stay there. Stay there for me a little bit. There is just something about Bele boy. I think I should give you the microphone, you know. No, there's just something about the Bele rhythm. I mean, if you know its history, you get to understand a little more. I'm not sure if you felt the Bele dance. We don't have to see them on stage, but you should be able to feel the vibration of the drums, right? My little Bele sauté there a while. High heels.
So that was the patriotic dancers on stage with the Bele dance. Jeune moun hod Gwanbe qui vini ale sen nane passé pour 44 nane indépendance. Et bien, quand la coutume yo ka fait un bon travail, si sen la ka kilti a vivant. Patriotic dancers. Et bien, après, nous continuer kilti a si stage là. C'est une manière pour célébrer kilti a. Une manière pour nous un bon temps. Tout un effort pour préserver et puis pour tchéber kilti a fort à Dominique. Et bien, si vous ka venir joindre nous actuellement si Radio DBS actuellement nous cérémonie pour officiellement ouvert indépendance pour l'année 2023, the official opening of independence for 2023, 45 years of independence. And currently coming on stage is the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre, where they will be dancing My Land, My Home, My Dominica. On the stage right now, dressed in colors of the flag, in different poses. So coming up is the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre. And you know the Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre does an excellent job in keeping the culture alive, always dancing local music and cultural music, whether it's during the independence season or any season at that. They always ensure to feature our local music and our culture. The Whitey Kubuli Dance Theatre. Let's go to the stage now.
Beautiful she would be. Tall, green, lush, with so many rivers. Surrounded by such gentle waves. Whitey Kubuli. Yeah. Ooh, oh. Ooh. If a place to go, my heart is. I think about the moon. It happens, it happens. Let's go. They couldn't have imagined how beautiful she would be. Tall, green, lush, with so many rivers. Surrounded by such gentle waves. Whitey Kubuli. If I had to choose a place to go home with everything my heart desired, I think about the moon, casting shadows on the hills, the breeze among the trees, the rusty orange sunrise, and purple sunsets painted just for me. Bigger up, my land, my home, my Dominica. Standing tall, my land, my home, my Dominica. I could search and a day at the river with a pot of food. You know it. And the people, oh my people, one of a kind. This is my home and I choose you over and over again. Bigger up my land, my home, my Dominica. Standing tall, my land, my home, my Dominica. I could search the whole world through, there's none like you. Bigger up my land, my home, my Dominica. Sing, oh, this is my home and I choose you over and over again. Bigger up my land, my home, my Dominica. Standing tall, my land, my home, my Dominica. I could search the whole world through, there's none like you. Bigger up my land, my home, my Dominica. Hey, sing, oh, my home, yeah, my land, my home, yeah, 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 my land, my home, yeah, 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 my home. Thank you.
That was Vernella Henderson and the Whitey Kubali Dance Theatre Company. My land, my home, my Dominica. Such a lovely rendition, a song, an original song by Vernella Henderson. And you know, Dominica's culture is more than just music and ballet. But Dominica's culture also includes dances from the Whitey Kubali Dance Theatre, songs such as the song from Vernella Henderson. We have the kokoi, we have Jinping music, drumming, food, and it's more than simply ballet. The language, langage koyola, tout ça, c'est un pas culti nous. Nous ka fait bien, moi le dit. Nous ni pour battre bravo pour division Kilti. Moka we ki Kilti a ka roule en Dominique avec Kilti a pas kay mo actuellement. Moi ça dit ça et puis toute confiance là. Kilti a pas kay mo actuellement. Avec Avini actuellement c'est un monde UC Pavola pour Bamboo Flutes et puis Jinping. À nous aller à ce stage là actuellement. So it seems like UC is setting up now to come on stage for Bamboo Flute and Jinping. Musique Jinping et puis musique hod bambou. Et veni un gros chapeau paille à si tête li. Un gros chapeau paille à si tête li. On soit si soleil là t'es bien chaud aujourd'hui à UC même bien protecté. Et ve chapeau ça là. Ça c'est un homme qui a joué musique de bambou, monsieur UC Pavola. Eh ben, nous n'y pour toujours, oui, merci, c'est mon qui a fait possible pour nous, célébration ça là, pour nous DBS qui a mené célébration ça là, à nous dire merci.
We are happy that you were able to embrace our culture, and I'm pretty sure we can learn from you as well. We are here, as you've seen, the official opening of our independence celebrations, and there are many, 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 many activities to come from now on. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, our cultural semi-finals begin. So we'll have the West and Southwest semi-finals, as the cultural semi-finals taking place at the Caleb Laurent Primary School, that is in St. Joseph. To those of you on the West Coast, we ask that you support the vibe, support our culture. That's happening tomorrow. The West cultural finals. And of course, we'll have a lot more. As a matter of fact, we go to the South on the 7th of October. That's in Belleville-Chopin for the South semi-cultural finals. That's happening in Belleville-Chopin. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, we are only now opening our independence celebration, so you can stay tuned for many, many more events and activities. Our next presentation is a joint drumming ensemble to include Pebush, House of Nyabinge, T-Bois, YSM, Siboli Masak, and the Kalinago drummers. Let's make them feel welcome for a joint drumming ensemble.
Long live Dominica, our magnificent nature island. I love beauty, I love splendor, birth with grace and natural treasure. Un pays belle, jusqu'à éclairer, encore la tête des mauvaises filles. Nous pouvons miser esclavage, travail maintenant pour l'Angleterre, et tout ça nous j'en souffert, préparez-nous pour être malais, comme nous indépendants, à présent nation nous vivons, nous m'exciter, pour nous célébrer, Dominicains nous libérer. Si vous rêvez, si pays nous vivons, nous gagnons liberté Dominique vivant. Célébrer, fêter nous vivons. Si vous rêvez, si Dominique vivant.
Comme an ane ki pase moun Dominika gwaye e hele Pou kwe Dominika base actuel ba developman Mwen gade nou pota se pou sa nou ka lewe
Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. It's Dominica. Independence time. One more time for our drumming ensemble to include Pebush, House of Nyabingi, Tibwa, YSM, Sibuli Masak, and the Kalinago drummers. One more time for them, please. Thank you. And your Maho Conchel. Jamao! Niceness. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving now into pageantry. Yes. So we're going to have the appearance of our independence pageant contestants.
Eh ben, nou
And they will be
te
accompanied by
ni Norma C. Tambou
in
or the
Harmony.
Pebush, House of Nyabingi,
So we'll
Tibwa,
begin with our
YSM, ça c'est
Madam.
Young Skilled Musicians,
myself.
Sibuli Masak Kepi Hod, Place Kalinago,
Madams, as this year we
vers
present to you
Kamonte, c'est jeune femme là, vers ces femmes là, grande femme là, qui participé en compétition pour indépendance, yo ni Miss Wabduyet nane sala, si Matador ka retourné nane sala, et bien yo ni on pite neuf, Madame of Madams, femme hot femme, ça c'est Madame qui a gagné l'année avant l'année passée. Et bien toutes ces années qui passent, et bien yo kay bien encore assis scène là. À nous aller assis scène là pour c'est Madame là qui a compétition l'année ça là.
We'll now call on Gwyneth Lazar of Wampon.
Yeah.
Teresa Anthony, on top, Japoiba. Up next is our reigning Madam Wob, Anne-Marie Wallace. This was Anne-Marie Wallace, our reigning Madam Wob 2022. So we have four lovely, well, on stage right now, but there's one missing, which will make it five vying for the title of Madam, who goes by the name of Veronica Nicholas, better known as my boy. Yes, so these will be your ladies vying for Madam of Madam in 2023. We also have some more pageants during this independence. So we'll now call on Pan and Harmony to provide our musical sound for our next contestants. Those who'll be vying for the
Eh ben, nou we Madame of Madame, Sek Gwa Madame, qui allé pour compétition ça là. Actuellement c'est pour T Matador. On nous aller assister là actuellement pour ces contestants là pour T Matador.
Catelia Peanut out of the Maho Primary School. Out of Maho, Catelia Pinard. Next up from the Grand Bay Primary School, Sian Teet. Sian Teet of the Grand Bay Primary School. Next up out of Sansome Primary, Jefana Joseph. Jefana Joseph and Silver Primary School. As we head down to Pidden 7th Primary, Destiny George. Destiny George of the Pidden 7th Primary School. And we now go to the Woodford Hill Primary, Chanel Benjamin. I think we should see them one more time. Catelia Pina, the Maho Primary. Sian Tate, Grand Bay Primary. Jeffana Joseph, Sanstove Primary. Destiny George, Pretty 7 Primary. Chanel Benjamin, Woodford Hill Primary. That's a Migam. These 5 beautiful young ladies will be vying for T-Matador.
Eh bien, Kassam, numéro A pour l'année 2023 pour aider pendant ces 5 femmes pour Madame of Madames, 5 jeunes filles pour Team Matador, Catalea Pinard, hors de l'école primaire Maho Primary School, Sian Tit, hors de Grand Bay Primary, Jafana Joseph from the Sansover Primary School, Destiny George at the Pitt Savant Primary School, and Chanel Benjamin from the Woodford Hill Primary School. Migam Massi Stachla od sec jeune fille, belle jeune fille même, ben yo kasam si nous chen compétition demain yo ke pawi. Et ben ka vini après yo, c'est mon c'est jeune fille, jeune femme là, pardon, qui a fait compétition Miss Wop Duet. Yo pas madame, yo parti, mais yo c'est Miss Wop Duet. Eh bien, on l'autre 5 femmes encore. Numéro A, c'est 5 pour l'année, ça là. 5 is the lucky number for the 45th year of independence. Let's go to the stage now for the Miss Wop Duet contestant.
Miss Deanna John, out of Portsmouth. Deanna John, out of Portsmouth. Our next contestant, Shalika Vidal, out of Bowie with love. Shalika Vidal, out of Salisbury. Our next contestant, Akeisha John Baptist, out of Grand Bay. Keisha John Baptist representing South City. Guape. Next up, Kayla Telemark out of Wesley. And our Miss Warp Duet contestants are wearing a headpiece sponsored by Feta Man Designs. Some beautiful handcrafted work here. Headpiece sponsored by Feta Man Designs. Out of Wesley, Miss Kayla Telemark. Representing the Rosa Valley, Tamisha Balso. And that's Tamisha Balso out of Fokani. And to crown this year's Miss Warp Duet is the ready Miss Warp Duet Nikes Morency.
Well, that was the end of our pageant contestants for the independent season for Miss Warp. We have contestant number 1, Diana John Hood Pearbush. Contestant number 2, Chalika Vidal Hood Salisbury. Keisha John Baptist from Granby. Kayla Telemark from Wesley, and Tanisha Balsom from Foncani. 5 beautiful young ladies, and currently on stage is the reigning Miss Warp Duet, Miss Nikes Morency. For the Team Matador pageant, we have Catalea Pinard from the Maho Primary School, Cian Tit from the Granby Primary School, Jafana Joseph from the Salisbury, that is the Sansovere Primary School, Destiny George from the Pettit Savannah Primary School, Chanel Benjamin from the Woodfordale Primary School, and 5 more ladies for the Madame of Madames competition. We have Gwyneth Lazar from Grand Fond, the reigning, or that is the Madame Warp Duet for 2014. We have Dorothy Laurent from Petite Soufriere, Madame Warp Duet for 2019. Teresa Anthony from Trafalgar, Madame Warp Duet for 2016. Veronica Nicholas, or my boy, Tiukakute, bonsoir. And
to join her on
lastly,
stage, once
Anne-Marie
again,
Wallace,
Deanna John from
reigning
Portsmouth.
Madam
Shalika
Wap
Vital
Duet of
Salisbury.
2022.
Akaisha John Baptist of Cranbay. Kayla Telemark of Wesley. And Tanisha Balson of Pocane.
So let's take some words from our sponsors right now.
Who will be Miss WAP 2023? Come join us on October 25th and find out for yourself. It's gonna be one of these lovely 5 young ladies, I tell you. Voice and grace and a little bit of calm. Is it gonna be Deanna John? Is it gonna be Shakila Vidal? Is it gonna be Akaisha John Baptist? Is it gonna be Kayla Telemark? Is it gonna be Tamisha Balson? Again, join us on October 25th to find out.
And the lovely music you're hearing in the background is coming from Pan in Harmony, who was recognized at the Golden Drum Award quite recently. The formidable Pan in Harmony group with the lovely pan music of several cultural songs which are well known in Dominica. And the crowd has thickened quite a bit at the Tiza grounds in Maho. Earlier on, you know, we were on Dominica time as usual. Earlier on, it was a bit empty at Tiza, but now the crowd has thickened quite impressively in front of the stage. La voya ka commencé, dépadas la ka commencé avec c'est vraiment en bonne saison. Il a commencé bon avec et continue bon. C'est vraiment un bon bitin. Saison nous-mêmes, Dominique. Saison indépendance. 45 années indépendance. Abatem là, à nous célébrer. Eh bien, Jordi, nous avons commencé bien. Nous avons célébré. Célébrer 45 années indépendance. Eh bien, il a commencé en Tiza, en Maho. Eh bien, quand vient actuellement, c'est une surprise. Une surprise horde. Division Kilty. Eh bien, quand il y a une performance, il a fait une année passée. Eh bien, moun qui bien formidable. Eh bien, année, ça là, nous qui ouais, on surprise horde Division Kilty pour Jordi a pour ouais, qui moun qui assistage là pour danser ça là.
Anika Bellot, environmental lawyer, and the Honorable Lakea Joseph, who is a health and wellness advocate and youth leader and now government minister. We also have some celebrity men. King Dice, 9-time Calypso monarch. Also the Honorable Anthony Charles, a cultural dancer, sportsman, and now parliamentarian. Derek Ra Peters, the king of Bouillon. And Trilogy, Bouillon artist and now reigning Calypso monarch here in Dominica. Are you ready for some celebrity vibes? Are you ready for some good vibes? Ladies and gentlemen, those of you listening, Those of you viewing, let's welcome on stage. That's what happened to celebrity, you know. They cannot have enough of the stage. But I cannot take my shine because of Okapawe. Yes, ma'am? Yes, they'll be
So
led by,
coming up next is
or backed up by,
the celebrity
the
Jingping
cultural
and dance
division.
feature. The Jingping
Jingping
music is
Band.
being played by members of the cultural division, including the cultural officer, the chief cultural officer, Mr. Ulson Matthew, and we have a lady on the drum, Miss Giselle Hyacinth. We have Odell Hamilton, we have Carlton, and we also have another cultural enthusiast, the cultural division as well. And dancing with the celebrity dance will be Jody Dublin Dangleben from JD's Naturals, Lakia Joseph, the Honorable Lakia Joseph, Annika Bellot, environmental lawyer, and our very own Kewana Fontaine Wilson will be on stage as well. And the men, King Dice, Anthony Charles, the Honorable Anthony Charles, Minister, or that is the power rep for Marigot, Mr. Derek Ra Peters, and the reigning Calypso King, Shrilla G, as well. So great things are coming on the stage. The celebrity dance, introduced last year by the cultural division. We had last year members from Triple K, and this year, Bagaila Show, as he said, Bagaila Show Mem. Good evening to all locked into your nation station, DBS Radio. Bonsoir, tout le monde qui ka koute, tout le monde qui ka gade. Bonsoir pour even nous kaini actuellement. On danse hard celebrity Dominique. Even there you say music Jingping hard division Kilty anu where Kim Kai vini assist là.
with Mr. Anthony Charles. That's the Honorable Anthony Charles. Derek Ra Peters.
Even you ka want to
Teasing
partising more pakaka where Pearson.
And Honorable Lakia
Premier
Joseph.
assistant say King Dice eve Kewana Fontaine Wilson. There yeah, say Mr. Anthony Charles. Eve Madam Jody Dublin Dangleben. Kaswifio say Derek Ra Peters. Eve Annika Bellot. Eve Denye. Trilogy AP Honorable Lakia Joseph. Aïe celebrity mem. Bien habillé en jipio. Eve jip fleur. Pour aujourd'hui, pour danser. Aïe, mi gam. Yes, ça. Ça, c'est vraiment un bon budget pour ouais. C'est mon nom qui, en société, nous, c'est mon nom, nous toujours qu'à ouais, en dieu, nous, qu'à participer en culture. Aïe, moi, aimé ça. Eve yo ka want to actuellement ka faire introduction yo ka di c'est moun bonjour et ben bonsoir pour danser à cette scène là mon corps c'est autant qui danser ma ça si yo dit et pas il a to c'est quadrille yo ka danser oui yo ka danser quadrille. Eh ben c'est Vijaylani, toutes ces souilles a besoin, personne Vijayo pas wax. Mais toutes ces souilles c'est Vijayo. Puis c'est danser ça là, c'est dans ce qui besoin émotion. Vijayo pas ça ouais de cognac mais vedage non. Besoin émotion, Vijayla, émotion, géoté, contentement. C'est quadrille, mais quand ça me c'est heel and toe, pardon pour ça. Dans ces heel and toe à ces scènes là, eh bien, il a fait bien. King Dice a chanté, il est bien content. Eh bien, mais c'est Anthony Charles, c'est qu'à danser dans ce qu'il dit déjà. Et ça veut dire ça c'est un homme qui habite, eh bien, qui connaît ce travail là. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Moi-même, j'ai qu'à danser aussi. Yes, sir. The celebrity Jinping and dance feature with our local is Jody Dublin Dangleban dancing with Mr. Anthony Charles, Kewana Fountain Wilson dancing with King Dice, the Honorable Lakia Joseph dancing with Mr. Trilogy, and Nika Bellet dancing with Mr. Derek Ra Peters. Definitely did a good job, and you know, with just a few days of practice and not a whole year or months, a few days of practice, probably a week or two of practice, they did an excellent job. Ay, ay, ay. Bravo pour yo, bravo pour yo même, pour travail là. Mi vibes, assis scène là, mi vibes même. Bon bitin. Assis scène en division Kilti, bon manière pour ouvrir indépendance nous. Moi aimé ça. Moi aimé ouais ça. Aïe aïe aïe. Spectacle, assis scène là, spectacle Kilti, on danse hard. Moun bien formidable à Kilti nous. Avec musique, hard moun division Kilti. Hey. Avec Jody, avec Monsieur Anthony Charles. Ni un petit roulement qui est assis là actuellement. Mi bitin même. Moi aimé ouais ça. Oh, ça mettait en souris à si vision moi-même. Et bien nous les oui merci, c'est mon qui a fait possible pour la Australia. Nous les dit merci pour National Cooperative Credit Union, Lotto, et Springfield Trading Limited.
Well, look good vibes. Thank you to the Jinping band from the Cultural Division. You guys did good. And we hope to see a little more of that next time. Yes? So, I have a lost vehicle key. So, no, it can't be yours. I see you come there on foot. You pass, unless if you cranking somewhere. So I have a lost vehicle key. Please claim your key, touch up your pockets, check into your purses, and look to see if you may have lost yourself your vehicle key. I have that in my possession. Mahola Pokaput, are you ready? All right, so we're going to go across to some Lapo Caprit out of Maho.